So now the Bronco Sport comes with the Sasquatch package. I'm wondering now though, is this actually more off-road worthy, or is this a cosmetic smoke and mirror show? Is what you're getting really worth the large amount of money you're paying? So let's take a look at the Bronco Sport. First thing I want to say is this. Aesthetically, it looks nice. It does look more rugged. I like the fact that we now have steel bumpers front and rear. And they're not full steel. I mean, that's basically the center section is steel in the front, and it also rolls down into a steel skid plate. That's nice. The corners are still plastic. I mean, it is what it is. We also have a push bar. Push bars are nice. That's always good. Helps protect the front end a little bit. And if we go to the rear, we again have a steel center section of the bumper with recovery D-rings. Corners again are still plastic, but it is nice to have a little bit of protection there. You can see it definitely has different tires. It has the Goodyear Territory all-terrain or mud terrain that the full-size Bronco has. So it does have more aggressive tires, which is nice. And they're saying that compared to a stock Badlands, the Sasquatch package is 4/10 of an inch taller. That's not a lot. I mean, 4/10 of an inch, you're talking just shy of a ½ inch. I mean, the Badlands itself is an inch taller than the stock-ish, whatever, stock Bronco Sport. So Badlands an inch taller, add not quite a ½ inch to that. I don't think it's a huge amount. Now they're saying with that height, you're getting a 29-inch tire. 29 is okay. I mean, it's a good sized tire for, I guess, such a small vehicle. But the question I have is that 2-inch lift kits for a stock Bronco Sport are very cheap and very readily available. And you can fit a 30-inch tire on that. So, not super impressed. I mean, Ford's got to play it safe, make sure they got lots of room for articulation and not going to rub and all that stuff. So, I guess considering the ride height is only a ½ inch more than the stock Badlands, 29 is pretty good. It also gets Bilstein shocks in the rear. Now, I don't know why it doesn't say front and rear. It just says rear. And it says it also has position-sensitive dampening. I'm very confused by that. If you're going to put Bilstein shocks on this thing, why not do front and rear? It just specifies rear. I'm really hoping that's just an oversight and there actually is Bilsteins on the front as well, because it's weird, doesn't make sense. It's also coming with the 360 cameras. That's nice. I mean, the Sasquatch package on the Bronco comes with that, so I don't understand why it wouldn't come with this one. We're also getting a twin clutch rear differential, which they say is also doubles as a locker. So the rear is going to be lockable, which is going to be really, really nice. I mean, you get the all-wheel drive system with a rear locker. I mean, that's going to be very capable off-road. I think the biggest thing with this is ground clearance. Now, it says that it's 8.7, if I recall correctly. 8.7 inches of ground clearance. Another article, though, said almost 9 point something. So I'm not 100% sure. I'm getting conflicting arguments on ground clearance. One said like 9.2. This one says 8.7. This one's from Road and Track. So I'm not 100% certain what that's going to be. But, I mean, that's not bad ground clearance. It's pretty good. It has these little tie-down hooks on the front fender. They flip up. If you have anything on your roof, you can tie down to these hooks. They hold 150 pounds, 180 pounds. 180 pounds of force. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, you can clearly see a big difference. Different wheels, tires, obviously, and then with the bumper and the push guard, or the push bar, I'm sorry. definitely a big difference between that and a non-Sasquatch package. How much more off-road capable are we talking though? Because fully decked out, top of the line trim, you're looking at over $45,000 for this Bronco Sport. That's a lot of money. $45,000 for this. Now they're saying it's competitively priced. Maybe it is. But for $45,000, I'll buy a non-Sasquatch package, full-size Bronco. But if you're looking for a Bronco Sport, this is more up your alley. I mean, let me know what your thoughts are on the Sasquatch package, because it's hard for me to really say yet. I don't know. I want to see trail testing. I want to see what this thing can actually do in the dirt, on the trails. It looks good on paper. It looks good in a picture. But I want to know exactly how good off-road this thing is going to be. Like I said, tires are there. They're only 29 inches. I think if they could have squeezed a 30 in there, that would have been a lot better. But the fact that it's got a locker is a big plus. I'm not going to get into all the other small details of, you know, what other aesthetic changes they made from the inside to the outside. I'm just looking at the basic facts here for off-roading. And I don't know. I'm undecided right now. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments. Is the Sasquatch package for the Bronco Sport worth it? Because it is starting the package alone at $5,000. Tacked on to whatever model Bronco Sport you get. So let me know, is it worth it? Would you buy it? And do you think it's off-road worthy? Drop a like on the video, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next upload.